Mayor is calling for an independent investigation into where Councilmember Sean Loloe lives. Fox 40's Karma Dickerson is at City Hall with the latest.
As you mentioned, Sacramento Mayor Darrell Steinberg is calling for that independent review, and Councilmember Sean Loloe responding this evening. Of the 9 cars parked in front of what Sacramento City Council member Sean Loloe says is his home, the DMV says none are registered to the District 2 council member.
Hell no, I ain't never seen the dude before.
Bob did not want to give us his last name, but the 30-year resident of Nogales Street in North Sacramento did not have a problem giving us what he thinks about the increasing questions about where Loloe lives.
Well, I see him on TV, but I ain't never seen him.
Loloe is registered to vote at this Hagenwood neighborhood address, the same one he used when he ran for office in 2020, the same one he has voted from as recently as the June 7th primary. But a visit to the home from the Sacramento Bee turned up a tenant. The paper reports a man told the Bee he was renting the house from Loloe with his son. Sacramento City Council District 2 includes the northern Sacramento areas of Del Paso Heights, Hagenwood, and Robla. But questions persist about whether Loloe actually lives here, a Granite Bay home his wife purchased in 2016, last assessed at $1.5 million by Placer County. Loloe did not respond to our most recent interview request. However, he previously told the Sacramento Bee that this home had been vacant for 2 years. Neighbors, on the other hand, tell us that for at least a year, they had regularly seen, quote, Miriam and the kids at this house. His wife, Miriam, is registered to vote at this home.
I think it is important for him, for the public, for his constituents to hear his side.
According to the Sacramento City Charter, to be eligible to run for and hold office, a person shall be an elector and a resident in such member's council district for not less than 30 days preceding the date of candidacy and election or appointment, and must continue to reside in such a council district during the term of office. Sacramento Mayor Darrell Steinberg last week asked Loloe for a report on where he has lived and when. It has been credibly called into question where he actually lives. Should there be something separate than simply his self-attestation of what happens?
Absolutely.
Today, the mayor followed that up with a letter calling on Loloe to agree to an independent investigation, saying, I'm writing today as a colleague and as your mayor to ask you to agree to my request for an independent fact-finding inquiry to resolve questions about your residency. Your agreement would allow me to avoid asking the city council formally to initiate the same process. I'm prepared to do so this week if necessary. I hope it's not necessary. Meanwhile, some constituents are calling for swift action.
Get somebody in here who lives out here, actually lives out here.
Why is that important?
Well, you know what's happening out here. I mean, if you live in $1 million crib in Granite Bay, come on.
Question of vacating a seat is a really serious question. The voters have voted in that person. To go around that is a really big deal, and so I know we're all taking this very seriously.
As to the mayor's calls for an independent investigation, Councilmember Loloe issued a statement a short time ago saying, in part, I believe this matter should be brought to the full council for a vote and be determined by my colleagues, understanding that this decision is not solely up to the mayor or me. I acknowledge the comments I made regarding my swearing-in location were inaccurate, but the public and my colleagues should know that while I did not handle the situation as articulately as I could, my primary focus was to ensure the safety and privacy of my family. Reporting from City Hall, Karma Dickerson, Fox 40 News.